Hey, true believers, ENGLENTINE here with a review of Kick-Ass by Mark Millars and Romita Jr. Before we begin, don't forget to go on over to Patreon, links in the description below, and be a part of the graphic novel giveaway. So there was some news and talk about the fact that we got a new Kick-Ass, somebody in the outfit, and I have to say, they picked out a really bad cover to sell it. Look at that. They know that it's the name, not the character, that's going to be pushing this book. So they damn well hide her. This is just a bad cover. It's not good. Can you imagine seeing that on the shelf? Other than the name, does anything say, hey, come over here and pick me up and read it? But it's Mark Millars, it's Kick-Ass, so I figured, you know what, gotta give it the benefit of the doubt. We know he can write a good book. We also know he can write some shit as well, and sometimes, in my opinion, some of the stuff that other people think is awesome, I think is shit. Wanted! But anyway, this sucked. My gosh, you know, I guess I'm not exactly bearing the lead, and at this point you can turn it off and go, oh, okay, you thought it sucked, but please bear with me. I'm going to explain exactly, or at least in some detail, why I think it sucks. First of all, I'm not even interested in this woman's story. It starts off a war book. She's in Afghanistan. We see she's got some skills. They superhero themselves out of a couple of situations. And I thought, okay, it's unrealistic right away. And mind you, I've never been to war, so I don't actually know. But it just seems that way. It was just, I don't know. It did not play real to me. It played superhero-ish, which, okay, we're in a comic book. I understand. But it keeps going. And I'm thinking, okay, the original was explaining why this person really wanted to be a comic book superhero. We were into it. We got it. We understood the motivations a lot more. And the first few pages, I guess I understand where they're coming from. They want to set this woman up as being a badass. But isn't that kind of defeating the purpose of Kick-Ass? The interesting thing about Kick-Ass was that anybody could put on the outfit, go out and be a superhero. And this one, they're setting up right away the fact that, no, this person's trained to be a superhero. And we actually see in the beginning her doing superheroics. So isn't it believable when she puts on the Kick-Ass outfit that that she could do all the things we're going to have her do? You know, maybe it's a little sadistic, but I kind of thought the whole point about the kid getting his butt kicked, it was part of the enjoyment of the book. Not enjoyment like, yay, he's bloody, but you know, watching this guy persevere through these odds we know there's no way he should be putting himself into. Then we get to she's back in the world, and we find out that life for her is not as good as what she thought it was going to be. They pile on some unrealistic stuff. Look, if your spouse gets a whole bunch of debt, you're protected. There's rules that protect you from you having to pay for them if they decide to just run away from them. But it really is just, oh, okay, she needs money. All right, now you're going to put on the suit and go rob people and just... Oh my gosh, what is that really the motivation? And that's why you're going after the criminals? You're going to play Robin Hood, rob from the bad guys to give to the good, first yourself? Right away, she's getting into it for selfish reasons. So it doesn't even fit the motif, you know, excuse me. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I can't get behind this character for mainly the motivations. You know, curiosity, boredom, and the desire to help is just something I like more than, well, I need the money, so I'm going to go beat the shit out of people and take it. And, you know, they were bad guys, so they did poorly to get the money in the first place, so why should we care? And that just did not fit well with me. It just doesn't fit what I think of whenever I read a Kick-Ass comic. Now, it could just be me, and I'm being, you know, grumpy old man, and you know, I want things the way I know them, but I can only speak my opinion, and that is my opinion, really. It just didn't gel. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good for you. Maybe it's your cup of tea. Check it out. You know, it's John Romita Jr. drawing. I know he's an acquired taste, to say the very least. But, yeah, I mean, there's good things about it. It's, you know, got a lot of violence. So if that's your game, I guess you can find that in it. But once again, overall, I was just disappointed. It just seems like a direction for the title Kick-Ass that I just wouldn't want to see the book go into. And it seems very much a run-of-the-mill story rather than something special, which the original was, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, and what is yours? Have you bought Kick-Ass? If you did, what did you think about it? Do you like it? Did you hate it? Were you just on the fence? Let me know. Let me know what you thought. Just put your comments in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share, of course, because that gets word about the channel out, and that's always good. And if you haven't done it already, hit subscribe. Actually, if you think you're subscribed and you came across this video, please check it again, because YouTube screwed up my channel here and unsubscribed people and unnotified them. So make sure that bell's rung as well, so you don't miss anything around these parts, because cool things happen. Hey true believers, ENGLENTINE here. Now, you've heard me say on many a video, this is my only job, so please go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on, help us keep making videos for you. So I decided, here's something nice to do. Why not, in order to say thank you, have a graphic novel giveaway? And so I figured, why not? And Superman in the 70s is this month's giveaway to anybody who donates $1 or more. The drawing will be on March 6th. We do have 2 tiers. When available, we're going to be giving away hardcovers as well. And this month we're doing both. One for the $1 or more and one for the $5 or more. This month's graphic novel is Batman Illustrated by Neal Adams, Volume 2. Just to give you a little look at what it's all about, I've got my copy right in front of me. And a lot of people thought that it was Frank Millar who returned Batman to greatness. But if you ask me, it was Neal Adams. Neal Adams and Denny O'Neil, man, they wrote some great stories. They made some great stories. And Neal Adams' atmospheric art just looks great. It looks amazing. And this book, it is just such a great compilation. And even as you get all of these stories right here, this is the... And then you get introductions and forewords. So you get the history behind it as well as the stories. So yes, please go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Get in the running to win Superman in the 70s, or drop $5 or more in the till and get in the running to win Batman Illustrated by Neal Adams, Volume 2. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, thank you very, very much for watching.